Prime Minister there answering questions from the Liaison Committee on foreign policy, talking at length about Russia and Ukraine, saying a military solution is not the answer. There needs to be a diplomatic one. But there was some breaking news, a new line out of that. We heard from the Prime Minister that Britain is actually going to deploy some military personnel to Ukraine to help train the Ukrainian army and supply tactical intelligence.
Oh, tactical intelligence. Wow. That sounds so cool, doesn't it? She says it so cheerfully as well, doesn't she? We're going to send tactical intelligence. I wonder if she realises that actually means helping the Ukrainians find Russian separatists to kill them, which will result in them killing more Ukrainians. British troops will be deployed in Ukraine to train soldiers fighting Russian separatists, David Cameron has said, as he delivered an extraordinary warning to Vladimir Putin over his continued aggression in Eastern Europe. The Prime Minister said there would be deeply damaging consequences for all of Europe if the EU fails to stand up to Mr. Putin in Ukraine, predicting that the Russian president could turn against the Baltic states or Moldova if he is not reined in now. He warned that Mr. Putin had opted out of the rules-based system of the 21st century and warned that the Russian president must expect consequences. Well, it's slightly reassuring to know that there are some rules in the 21st century that our leaders abide by, because judging by the scandals that have been hitting recently, I thought it was just a complete bloody free-for-all. Anyway, someone had a go at me because of the way I present my videos, so I thought I'd present it in a more lovey kind of way. Let's see if it's any better. Forgive me for being confused, but weren't Holland and Merkel dealing with the Russia situation? A few weeks ago, it was them who was trying to work out the Russia situation. Didn't they arrange the ceasefire? So what is Cameron now doing? Poking the bear even more by offering troops to train the Ukrainian troops. Isn't this going to make the situation worse overall? We already have Barack Hussein Obama wanting to send heavy killing machines, those lovely heavy killing machines, to Ukraine to help with that lovely sounding tactical intelligence. We are going to help them with the killing of people, which will result in more killing of people, which will increase the war, resulting in more killing of people. This leads to war with Russia. Oh, imagine that, everyone. War with Russia. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Cameron knows this. I personally think it's insane. What do you think? You may say to yourself, oh, it's only a few troops we're sending. Don't worry about it. They said that a military solution is not the answer, for now, but just you wait. Does anybody remember the Budapest memo? No, neither did I. But in 1984, John Major, he loved his peas so much. Can you believe he had an affair with Edwina Curry? Oh, sorry. I just had a bit of sick come up. Anyway, back to it. John Major and Bill Clinton, in 1994, they signed the Budapest Memo, which agreed for them to protect Ukraine if Russia ever attacked them. Now, children, ask yourself, are you ready for war with Russia? Lovely Russia, such a lovely country. Are you ready to go to war and fight for David Cameron? Are you? Sit down with a cup of tea, a lovely cup of tea, and ask yourself, would you sign up for David Cameron and his rich friends? There should be, in my opinion, a new law drawn up that states any MP who votes to attack another country, regardless of whether it's with military planes or whether it's boots on the ground. Such a lovely expression they love to use. Boots on the ground. It sounds so dancey. Boots on the ground. Anyway, the MPs who vote to go to war should have their friends and family over 18 sent to war first. They could be the first boots on the ground if you like. You watch how quickly they would come to a diplomatic solution then. But then, if we don't bomb far-off countries, and if we're not using this military equipment, what will happen to the share price of the arms company? What would they do? That's a tough one for Cameron, isn't it? Which is most important to him? The death of thousands of innocent people? Or more money for his rich friends? The death of thousands of innocent people? Or more money for his friends? I think we all know which one he would choose. Which one would you choose?